Hello, good afternoon here. A very quick reminder. Please, I advise you and I not to make foolish covenant deal, be it to God or be it to any spirit. These deities, this entity, these personalities are very serious minded people. Personalities, not people. Personalities. They are spirits. They are not joking. And they take every word we say seriously. I'll give you an example from the book of Judges chapter 11, talking about Jephtha. What Jephtha did. Jephtha made a very, very severe and foolish oath that gave consequences. Now, what was the consequences and what was actually the oath about? The book of Judges spoke about Jephtha. Jephtha was a mighty warrior, according to Judges chapter 11 verse 1. But the problem here was that he was actually a child born out of wedlock. His father had a sexual thing with a prostitute, though he had his own wife. And his wife, according to the Bible, says he bore him kids. And they told him that he would never have any part in the inheritance of her husband, of the father. I hope you understand. Now, this made them chase him out of the family. He was rejected. The community agreed to the wife of Gilead request, saying that he would have no part in the inheritance with her children of Gilead, her husband, the father of Jephtha, due to the fact that he was born outside the family. In fact, a son of a prostitute. But one funny thing happened. Jephtha's story is just like the rejected stone has now become the chief cornerstone. So the Israelites had issues with the Ammonites, and then they came to seek Jephtha. I said before in verse 1, he was a mighty warrior, meaning that he was good. He was well known, skillful. That was why they needed him to be part of their armies. Now, what did the elders say? They asked him, please come and fight for us. Come and be the leader of us. Come and lead us to war. And Jephtha says, I thought I was rejected. You rejected me. They said, but we have already come to you now. And now said, if actually he succeed, that they will have to make a deal that he will still continue to be their leader. And they agreed. They said, let whatever he says, let it be according to whatever he says, according to the agreement. Now, do you know the wise thing Jephtha did? That's for you to go and check. When you read the book of Judges chapter 11, you can go down there and understand further. Now, let's now talk. After Jephtha had already asked the king, the leader of the Ammonites, what fault they had that made them continue to terrorize them, oppress them, then he got their answer and decided that they would go to war since they cannot settle this amicably. Now Jephtha met God and told God and said, God, if God could give him victory over this war, that the first thing that he sees when he gets back would be used for sacrifice. Can you imagine? He would have been thinking he would see goats, cow, or any sort of animals. But to his surprise, when he returned, he saw his only daughter. And when he saw his only daughter, he tore his. He tore his cloth. He cannot actually believe that he would see his daughter. And his daughter was already approaching with tambourine in her hand, happy to see her father coming back from the war victorious. Now, what did we learn? What is going to happen? He had no other choice but to fulfill his vow to God. Spirits are very, very serious-minded personalities. They are not here to joke. Human beings change. That is why the Bible says that God is not a man that he should lie. God is a spirit. Demons are spirits. They are serious-minded people. There are laws guiding these personalities. So we should be mindful of the promises and oaths we want to have with this personality. Don't say things that you are not sure of. Don't say things that you do not even know what is ahead. Tomorrow is pregnant. Nobody can actually tell what can actually stop them or deny them of a particular activities. Majority of us, there are times that it might rain very heavily and we are not in the mood to go out. So can you imagine? How did he know? If he had known that this would happen, do you think he would have made such oaths? Please, don't say what you cannot do. Before you make a deal with a personality, watch, check, take days. Don't be fast to say words, careless words. These spirits are not joking. They keep to their words. They keep to agreements. The Bible says God is a covenant-keeping God. Mind yourself.